All right. Well, there she is, all set up and ready to go on our first trip on the water. Basically, everything I showed you in the initial video is in there. We're going to start out with a 7-weight on the front holder and a chartreuse and white Clouser minnow. Tends to be a pretty productive pattern most of the time on this lake. And then in the back, we've got a 5-weight with a beadhead woolly booger, white one, tied on. And then on the right side, we've got an 8-weight, and that is just in case we see a carp. I've got a carp maul tied on there. I think they stick out the back okay here. Well, anyways, there she is. Let's get this thing out in the water. Okay. Casting is definitely a little different from this position. Man, the thing moves wonderfully. That's for someone who doesn't really know what they're doing in a canoe. I'm used to my raft, and that thing is definitely not this responsive. You wouldn't expect it to be. Look at this. Well, not what I was expecting. You just never know on a lake. Well, first fish in the new boat is a catfish. All right, thanks, little buddy. Catfish have been known to like that chartreuse and white Clouser. Well, I'm definitely not presenting the fly delicately thus far. Well, we got something, I think. Definitely not big. Another catfish. Baby one. Got to be real careful with these little ones, man. All those spines are still super sharp. And there he is. Thanks, little buddy. I think we're going to try one of these kind of bluegill colored Clousers. I tied these up not too long ago. I've never fished one. Well, it's easy to get caught up in the fishing, even when it's slow, and forget to talk about the boat, which is the reason that I'm out here. We're going to paddle across to this other spot so we don't interfere with those guys in the tractor boat. And it paddles easy. I don't really have a lot to compare that to, but it does, or it seems like it does. My oldest son, he's an experienced paddler, much more so than I am. He fishes out of a kayak a lot, so I have to get him in here and give his input on how it compares to a kayak. I've done some kayak fishing, but not like he has. Man, this grass out here has gotten tall since the last time I was here. Last time I was here, though, I was getting ice on my guides. We're just gonna troll for a little bit now, because I really need to get used to paddling this thing. Man, the thing, we got a probably 7-8 mile an hour headwind right now, and I don't feel like I'm working too hard. This thing is moving right along. As long as I stay centered up, this thing is super stable, or it seems like it anyway. Sitting down, I am definitely not going to stand up in it. Well, I'll try to stand up in it, but not today. Well, if you want to learn how to cast tailing loops, I will be your instructor today. I think I need to start practicing casting sitting on the ground when I'm at home. That might help me out. Something I've never tried. Okay, this cup holder, I kind of quit using it. I mean, it works great as long as you don't try to stand up. But because of its location, it's not very comfortable when you forget about it and try to stand. All right. What do we got? Well, this is my first one of these out here. Well, there we go. Thanks, little buddy, and have a good day. Lunch break's over. Gonna try to fish for a little bit longer. It is getting hot out here. So far, the boat's been pretty good. The only thing that lacks is my skill set, which is cool. That just means I'm getting ready to get better at some point soon, I hope. I think I'm gonna swap out the 7 weight with the clouser for an 8 weight with the carp maul. I definitely don't need a heavier rod today. I just want to throw something different. Gonna throw my 8 weight saltwater setup. Not because I'm expecting big fish or to see a carp. I just wanted to throw something different. This has a carp maul already tied on, so really I'm just being lazy. Man, I'm glad there's no real canoe fisherman out here right now to bust my balls. Although I could use some education, but I think I'd like to get out three or four more times first. All right, now the wind is picking up. I think we're gonna have to paddle a little past the truck and kind of glide in. Okay. Well, that's it for the maiden voyage. What did I learn? I learned that I got a lot of work to do, but I think this is going to be a damn good boat to do it in. It's definitely fast. Well, it's fast to me. It's a hell of a lot faster than what I thought it would be. That definitely is pleasing. I think the trickiest part was actually getting in and out of the boat from the bank, especially out. More time, more practice, and we'll have her down. That paddle, I don't know. I don't think I even talked about the paddle before. This is I'm sure you noticed it's all wood. I'm not sure if that's the decision I should have made or not. It's made by Bending Branches. It's 280 centimeters, so it is really, really long. As far as I can tell, I liked it. Sure is pretty. The reason that I went with wood is I knew I'd be using it as a push-pull some, and in my head that wood would be better, and then I know I can refinish it myself if I have to. Let's get this thing loaded up.